What's going on, guys? United Gaming back in another MLB Show 22 video, and in today's video we are going to be going over my roster updates for the 8-19 roster update. If you enjoyed today's video and do find it useful and you do use my investments, please hit that like button and subscribe. It helps me out a ton and it's free, so why not? So let's get into it. So in case you guys don't know how I like to do my roster updates, I like to sort them into three categories: high, medium, and low. So high guys are guys that I think are basically locks to go up. They have very good chances to go up the next year. Medium are kind of on the fence. I'm not entirely sure, but they definitely could. And then low are more of those long-term guys that had great stats within the time period, but they're like an 80 overall, and they're not going to go up 5 overall points. So let's get into it. So we're going to start things off with the high category, and the first guy in the high category is going to be Andres Jimenez. Here we go, right here. He's been phenomenal the past couple of months. He's been phenomenal all season, really. I think he just deserves to go diamond. Been a huge contact machine. He gives a little boost to power. They get a little bit of power boost and a little bit of contact boost. He'll go up those +2 they need to go diamond. I can 100% see him going up to an 85 overall. Next guy is my 100% lock. I need to find him real quick. I don't know where he is. He should be around here somewhere. Boom. My 100% lock, Austin Riley. He's been so good. And they haven't really had a chance to use him since the latest roster update. Ever since he's gone this tier, there hasn't been really a roster update to give him that big boost. Now it's a chance to give him that big boost. Just only needs 2 overall points to go up. Just SDS needs to boost him a little bit. Just give him a little bit of guide in the right direction. And then boom, he definitely deserves to go up. Definitely a guy that you should keep your eye on is Austin Riley. More people, Dylan Cease, he's another one of my 100% locks. I'm 100% on him. Dylan Cease has been phenomenal all year, and he's been snubbed of so many things this year. I think he just has to go diamond in his roster update. There's no shot he doesn't go diamond. Like, he's been phenomenal all year. There's no shot he does not go diamond. And the final guy for this category, I think I passed already, but Emmanuel Class A, he's been phenomenal all year. Only needs to go up 1 overall point. He's just been probably one of the best closers in baseball. Just give him that little overall boost. This will be actually a really good live series diamond if they do give him this card. That only needs hits and Ks per 9 boost. It's not that hard. Just make Emmanuel Class A diamond. It's been phenomenal in the time period required. Just give him that small little nudge that he needs. We're still hanging on the high category, but we're going to take a look at some guys that could go up to a 90 overall, and here they are. Justin Verlander, who's been phenomenal all season, probably the leader for the AL Cy Young Award. He's just been so good, even at his age 39. He's been absolutely phenomenal. No shot he doesn't go up 90 plus. I've been saying this for multiple roster updates. I don't know how he didn't go 90 plus in previous ones. He needs to go 90 plus right here. And same for Nolan Arenado. He's been on a tear ever since the All-Star break. He's been absolutely just crushing the baseball. Give him a little power boost to righties, contact boost for his lefties, and he'll go back up to a 90 plus overall. And we only got 3 more guys in high category that are going to be silvers, so let's go over to them, take a look at them. It's going to be, I don't think it's anyone in this room, but it's going to be Dansby Swanson, Matt Chapman, and Alex Bregman. Actually, I don't know why I talked about Swanson. He's going gold. He's going diamond. I mean, where's Swanson? Swanson, here he is. I don't know why I highlighted him the wrong color, whatever. Point is, he's been having a great year overall. He's been having an amazing year. Only needs to go up 1 overall point. In terms of all my high guys, I could have put him in the medium section, but I didn't. I still think he's a bit of a higher risk type guy, but the reward payout is going to be more if he does end up going diamond. And then the 2 guys, 2 third basemen. I don't know why I exited out of that. We got 2 live series third basemen that we need to talk about for the silvers, and that is going to be Matt Chapman, who's just been a phenomenal year. Just need to give him that +2 overall. I think he's definitely going gold roster update. And Alex Bregman, who may even be the favorite to be the next, the next player of the month, Lightning. He's been on a tear since the All-Star break. It's been amazing in August. Is Trash Can back? I don't know. Probably not. But Alex Bregman has been phenomenal. You can't ignore him anymore. Just give him that small boost that he needs, and he'll most definitely be going up to an 80 overall. So the next category we're going to take a look at is the medium category, and we're going to start with the guys that I think have a chance to go diamond. So let's just take a look at those guys. Starting things off in that list, most of these guys are going to be in like the mid-range diamonds. Are going to be like 83s to 82s, stuff like that. So first guy is going to be, actually I forgot to talk about one guy in the high. I'm sorry, I forgot to talk about one guy in the high, Francisco Lindor. He's been phenomenal all year. I forgot to talk about him in the high. That's my bad. He's been phenomenal. He's having a really comeback season after struggling a little bit last year. He's just coming into his own, especially post All-Star game break. I expect him to go up +2. He's just been phenomenal. Get Lindor that +2 that he needs. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. First guy in the medium, Nestor Cortes Jr. Maybe a little bit of bias here, but he has definitely picked it up over his last couple of starts. Looked a lot like Nestor Cortes we saw earlier in the season. He's probably going to get a boost of some sort. I don't think it's going to be all the way up to that high overall, but you never know. Stuff happens sometimes. The next guy is going to be Tony Gonsolin. Now, he's been great this year. I don't think he's been good enough to get a boost, even though he only needs +1. I just don't think he's been good enough as of late to get that +1. He's a winning pitcher. He's not really like a strikeout pitcher or any of that. He gets wins, though. So, Tony Gonsolin, he's a bit on the fence. If you want to invest in him, you could. I'm a bit on the fence of him. So, next guys that I think could have a chance to go diamond, I think they're all 82s or below. Actually, no, Adolis Garcia right here. He's actually having a really underrated year for the kind of crappy Rangers. I expect him to go up to an 84 overall. Not entirely sure if he'll go up to a diamond this roster update, but definitely a guy you want to look at for future roster updates, even though he's kind of expensive right now. Definitely a guy for the future you want to take a look at. And I feel like I've already looked at the other guy that I was going to talk about for the gold, one of the last diamond guys. I forgot what overall he is. But anyway, Juan Soto, he's been phenomenal all year. We know this. He's leading the league in walks by about, 50 walks. So on-base percentage has been phenomenal. You can't really boost that stat, which is kind of ridiculous. Like, he's already 125 discipline. I don't even know what you can boost for Soto. That's why he's in the medium, but he's been so good this year. His OBP is phenomenal. Maybe they give him boost of contact or something. I'm not really sure. Just his on-base percentage you can't ignore. And then the final guy, I'm just going to search for him to make my life easier. This is the final guy that in the medium category for going diamond. Actually, he's a right fielder, not a center fielder. He's a right fielder. It's going to be Starling Marte. Here he is. Boom. Starling Marte. He's been great since the All-Star game break. Obviously, had that walk-off hit versus the Yankees, which helped his clutch. I'm going to move that down. That's been annoying me the whole video. Anyway, just give him a little boost of his power versus righties, give him a boost of contact versus righties, and, boom, he might have a chance to get up. I don't know if he'll get up. He's had great contact numbers in the past 30 days or so. He's just been slapping the ball over the place, doing what Starling Marte does, getting on base, and obviously he's stealing a lot of bases. He's just like that. Maybe he'll go diamond. I'm kind of on the fence about him. That's kind of why he's in the medium category. All right, moving on, we're going to take a look at the silver guys. I'm going to look at the silver guys that I think have a chance to go up to a gold, and this is the medium guys. I'm not entirely sure. These are just the guys that I have in the medium category. The first guy is going to be Blake Snell. I know I can't find him. When I do find him, I'll just say it. Blake Snell has been phenomenal since the All-Star game break. He's been absolutely amazing. I think he's just sitting like a 76 overall, which is a problem. If I search starting pitchers, filtered starting pitchers in this to make life a lot easier if I can find him. Here he is. He's sitting like a 77. He's looking to go +3. It's definitely possible, and he's definitely a low enough price to where if he does get that big boost, it'll be amazing. But he's been so good since the All-Star break, starting to look a lot like the Blake Snell that we saw on the Rays. He's looking a lot better. I hope he succeeds very well, and he's been very, very good as of late. Just been absolutely dominant on the mound. And we do have one more starting pitcher. If I can find him, where the heck is he? Why are these people so good at hiding? Here he is, Charlie Morton. He's starting to look really, really good too. Again, he's in the same ballpark as Snell. Looked very good since the All-Star game break, but he does need to go up +3, which obviously makes it a whole lot more difficult for him to get up there. I think we got a relief pitcher as well from the Astros, that deadly Astros relief pitching bullpen we all know about. And that's going to be Rafael Montero, who's actually a really good underrated year. I saw him when he faced the Yankees. He looked absolutely filthy. Now, I don't know if he'll go +2 because he is a reliever and it's kind of hard to do that. But he has had to put together an amazing year. He's just been absolutely phenomenal. You can't ignore him. He's been so good. He's just been absolutely amazing. All right. Moving on, we got a few more position players to talk about in the medium category. Let's just filter position. Actually, I know positions there. We got the catcher. We got the rookie sensation, Adley Rutschman, who's starting to really, really break out now. Been arguably one of the best catchers in baseball. He's great fielding, great contact, great on-base skills, and starting to display that power a little bit more. Adley's looking like the prospect we all knew he could be. He has a good chance to go up. He's about +2 is all he needs. Maybe if you give him a big power boost, he has a chance, but he's definitely a guy you want to look at investing for later, especially with that high price he's at right now. And the final guy in the medium category is going to be David Fletcher, the GOAT. I think I passed him. I don't even know. What position did David Fletcher even play? Where's David Fletcher? Whatever. David Fletcher, you already know. He's have extremely high contact numbers. Been very, very good post All-Star game break. Is he a third baseman? I don't think he's a third baseman. I thought he was a second baseman, but I straight up cannot find it. Oh, he's shortstop. Never mind. Only needs to go up +2. If he gets a power boost, then he's going up. We all know David Fletcher's a huge power hitter, though, so we all know that's going up. Anyway, we're going to go into the final category, the long-term low category, and we are going to talk about the guys I think have a chance to go diamond from that category. And these are going to be all lower overall guys. I don't know why it's filtered by shortstops. I didn't mean to have that happen. These are going to all be guys that will be around 81 to 82s, around that range. So, first guy, Julio Urias, starting to look really, really good for that dangerous Dodgers rotation. I mean, that Dodgers rotation is absolutely phenomenal. I'm terrified of that Dodgers rotation. That looks so, so scary. But anyway, Urias is starting to be another really great Dodger pitcher. He's not going up this roster update, but if he continues his good play, he will get there. Same thing with this next guy, Mitch Haniger, just came off the IL, been swinging a really hot bat since coming off the IL, and we all know what Mitch Haniger can do. We all know he can hit the ball really, really well. Just, it's going to need a few more roster updates for him to actually get there. Taking a look at some of the other guys, I got a few 80 overalls on this as well. Sir Anthony Dominguez being one of them. Been surprising the Phillies bullpen for sure. He's been amazing this year for the Phillies bullpen, which we all know can struggle at times, but great for the Phillies, getting a good dominant closer, and he's looked really, really good. I expect him to go up +2's roster update, and maybe he'll be a future guy that'll eventually get up to a diamond. Now, JT Realmuto, the other Philly we're talking about here, he's also started to look really, really good as of late. Obviously not going up this roster update, probably +2, and he's probably getting a big hitting boost. The problem is he's very low hitting stats. Once he gets that hitting stats up, starts hitting well, boom, 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 he's going to fire right up to an 85 overall. And we got more guys to talk about in this low overall category for the long-term guys. I think I skipped some, and I'm going to stop looking. Actually, no, I'm going to look at this one. Zach Gallen, he started looking a lot like he did earlier in the year. Absolutely pure dominance. He's been great. Just picking it up after the All-Star game break. Expect him to go up at least 2 points overall, up to an 83, and more of a long-term type of guy as well. Obviously, these are all long-term type of guys. Then the final guy, I don't know where he is, so we're just going to filter search to make my life a little easier. That's going to be Chris Bassett, who again looked very, very amazing after the All-Star game break. He's just been dominating. Obviously, I think he's going to go up +2, +3. And, take a look at him for future roster updates. A guy you're going to want to invest in now for the future if he can keep up this great play. Next, we're going to be talking about some of my dark horse low overall guys. One of them is going to be Merrill Kelly, who's a 76 overall. I think these all guys are 76 overalls here. So let me just filter 7 there. Boom. Merrill Kelly's actually a 75 overall. It's him like Gallen, who's been pitching very, very well as of late since the All-Star game break. Another Diamondback reliever, or not Diamondback starter. What am I talking about? He's definitely not going up +5. Maybe even go up +4, +3. Definitely not +5. Definitely a guy, if he can pick up, he's been having a great year. We'll see if he can keep it going. So, some more of the lower overall guys that I decided to add on this list. Mackenzie Gore, he's more of a guy that I can expect to go up, more of like a thought type of guy. He's going to the Nationals, going to a new environment. It's going to take him a few starts, but he's going to be an impact player on that Nationals team, and he's going to impact them in so many ways that he will be able to go up overall, and I feel like he's just going to dominate. So this is more of a feeling one, not really an underrated type of guy. This is more of just a feeling guy. I have a feeling that he's going to go up and maybe have a good chance. That's more of just my personal opinion. That's kind of going into that one. But it's whatever. I still think he's a great option. Next guy is going to be, actually, I don't know where the rest of my guys are, so we're just going to filter search. Maybe because I have the starting pitcher thing on. That's probably why I couldn't find them. Anyway, the next guy is going to be a catcher, Cal Raleigh, who's been amazing for the Seattle Mariners. He's a bit of an underrated guy as well. He's very low hitting overall, as you see, bronze hitting, or the common hitting even. So all you really need for him is a good contact boost. He'll go up a few overall points. He's more of a guy I have a feeling for, and so is the next guy that I want to talk about, Andrew Benintendi. This might be some Yankee fan bias, but as from what I've been seeing, he's swinging a much better bat as of late. Again, that power is going to need to find its way up, but he's getting a ton of extra base hits. I'm sure once that short porch starts to get into his mind, he will get one over that short porch, and boom, he gets some power increase. As you can already see, if he gets a good power increase, he will increase significantly, and he's looked a lot better as of late for the Yankees. So that's going to wrap things up for today's roster update. Actually, I've got to talk about one thing in the high category. I got the wrong Swanson. So, I was supposed to talk about Dansby Swanson, and I'm like, is he really doing that good? No, I meant to talk about Eric Swanson. So, my coloring was right. I had like a color code to what overall they're going to be going up to, and my color code was right. I just talked about the wrong Swanson. So, this Eric Swanson has been phenomenal all year. 100% have him going up. He's been great. ERA under 2. He's just been so good. All right. That's finally going to end today's roster update video. If you enjoyed, please hit that like button and subscribe, and make sure to invest now. We only got 1 day left for the roster update, which is coming out tomorrow. So make sure to invest, and obviously hit that sub button as well. I'm going to give you this next one. Peace. Thank you so much for watching.